viral. Let's go. We're going to do this. Let's do this. What's up, everybody? It's me, San Martin, and I'm here on the scene in Prescott Executive Studio here in Prescott, Arizona, and we are going to meet somebody. Well, actually, I want them to carry on their story that we had right before this, but we'll see if they want to go ahead and do that. But before we do that, let's get this party started. It goes like this. All right, guys, just like always, I am doing some pretty awesome things in this community, and so are other people, and I like to bring them into the studio so we can go ahead and talk about it, and that's what we do, and that's what's happening today. So without further ado, let's get you guys to tell you what makes you famous. We'll go with you because ladies first.
Oh, goodness. What makes us famous?
Yes.
Oh, man, that's such a... Wow. Well,
Just Amber's eyelashes.
Just make something up. I'd be like, you know what? I was wrestling an alligator the other day and I choked him.
Well, nothing like that happened to, allow us to claim our fame. But I would say what makes us famous is that at Allied Electric, we just are really passionate about giving amazing service to customers. In fact, we strive to be the very best that we can be to our customers, to our community. And that, along with Mario's accent as he's from Brooklyn.
All right, wait, you know what? Mario, tell everybody who you are, what makes you famous.
So Allied Electric makes me famous. The good service that our team provides to the community is what gets us out there. So I would say, San, that's what makes us famous.
And she's talking about this New York accident.
Yes.
Accident.
Yeah, I am an accident from New York. So
is it? I feel like you're a little bit more of from England.
No, yeah. People said that to me.
People have said that. People have said Australia before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, no, from Brooklyn, New York originally. Lived in Manhattan before we moved here. So East Coast, inner city.
Yeah.
My whole life. Yeah, Staten Island, Brooklyn, Manhattan. We came out here in 2018, and we just were looking for something different, and we're looking to get out of the city. And Amber's originally from Kentucky, so she was ready to move out of the city.
So this is like a great story, a love story. I come from New York, you come from Kentucky.
Story, yeah.
I met on the river.
Yeah, we got married in Prescott, Arizona.
Yeah, that's actually a
and I
pretty
said
cool
it right.
thing.
I didn't say Prescott. I said Prescott.
Hey, it's all right if you do. You get more attention if you do.
Okay.
So all those attention-seeking people out there would love to go ahead and hear you say Prescott.
Oh, we've gotten hate mail from that one.
Yeah, we already made that mistake on our commercials.
I got one before, and it happened to be from the descendants of the family of Prescott. And so we ended up saying, we spelled it PRES-KITT. And oh my gosh, we got a very long, lengthy voicemail.
You got a lashing?
Oh, wow.
It was actually pretty entertaining, but I didn't even actually know exactly what to say besides, hey, at least you guys noticed.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm actually very sympathetic. But anyways, let's talk about some real cool things that you guys do here in the community. Obviously, being an electrician it's a very sought after need for everybody in this community, because without electricity, you're basically living in the third world.
Right.
Which, I don't know. We could be there too soon.
Right.
Just kidding.
As soon as the grid goes out, we'll all be back there.
Yeah. We will learn how to light some fires with some sticks.
Yeah.
So tell everybody kind of like the things that you like to do. Commercial, residential.
Yeah. So we do commercial and residential. We're primarily focused on residential, trying to get away from the commercial side of it. I've been commercial industrial electrician my whole life. When I came out here, I wanted to do something different. I want to do service. So we focus primarily on servicing the people in the community. The residents. So that's where we're at right now with Allied Electric. But we do still do some commercial work.
We help out a lot of local businesses.
Yeah.
If a coffee shop needs an outlet for their coffee machine, or whatever
Lighting,
the case may
whatever it
be
is.
for
And some
existing
copy.
businesses.
Yeah.
I need some copy over here.
Yeah, we just did a
Yeah.
job at the over at the YMCA for them. So we're still doing commercial, but yeah, it's primarily residential focused.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you guys are getting yourself involved with a lot of things. I mean, the best part about a lot of the things that you have on social media is your amazing videos I think that I'm going to show one right now just because
no.
I know it is what it is. I mean, you guys got to really honestly. We want to share the screen, not take it down. We're going to go ahead and put this up real quick so you guys can go ahead and see some of the cool things that they love to do. And I think the best part about it is that you guys are very creative when it comes down to, not just completely business. And it's just like this right here alone is like, what's really going on?
Yeah.
But it draws you in and it makes you feel like, you guys are normal. You're not like old business like and stuff like that. So
yeah, exactly.
Community is something that's big here in Prescott. So I think you probably said it in the beginning, and it's probably in the actual description. How long have you guys been in this community? And since you got married here, right?
6.5 years we've been here. So
wow.
January of 2018, we had our feet on the ground here. And,
Mario started the business in 2019.
Started the business in September. Yeah, September of 2019, and here we are now. So yeah, and going back to the point about joking and showing who we are as a team. It's not all business, but everybody. It's the fun we have day to day. The joking, the laughing, and the carrying on.
Yeah,
which really boosts morale, and it shows our culture as a company too.
It boosts my morale, man. It really does. Because the creativity and the opportunity to go ahead and have that moment in time. Like in most bosses, they'd be like, bro, what are you doing, man? Aren't you working? But you guys encourage it. So that's actually a really cool thing that you guys could put with your staff and your workers. I think that morale is something that really is needed in the community. Some people always ask, how in the world do you keep employees in general? And
we don't look at them as employees. That's why.
Oh, there you go.
We look at them as team members. So there you go. And I tell them, I say, hey, everybody here is my boss. So you guys tell me what to do. That's really, cool. And that's really how it is. Both of to an extent, of course. But we still have to fight a shit, me and Amber. But
I'd be like, no.
Team culture is a huge part of our company, and we place a huge emphasis on making sure everybody's having fun and shows up with a positive attitude. And we want to set that example too, and let everybody enjoy themselves and make these fun videos. And I think it really does boost morale.
Yeah, and going back to the team member thing, it's everybody is bought in because everybody knows that they're valued and they have a voice and they have a place here. So and it's a career, it's not a job. When you're an employee, you have a job. Mm-hmm. You go to a job every day, and usually you hate your job. It's just a means to an end.
Yep.
So the opportunity
that's a really big fact right there.
Yeah, we want to give them opportunity, and for me, coming here when I first came here 6.5 years ago, I was getting paid $19 an hour coming from New York. They paid me $19 an hour here, and I was like, all right.
With all of his background.
Yeah, I had 18 years of experience, and I was like, all right. So when we started the business, I'm like, but we need to create a situation. We need to create if we're going to start a company, it's got to be something where we could offer people incentive and where they can have a career, because for the tradesmen out here there really isn't. It's a right to work state, and there really isn't that much opportunity. So
it's getting a little bit weird out there. Not many people understand how important trades are. And so when you emphasize it and you're able to go ahead and like say, hey guys, listen, we're going to make you guys a team member, this is what's happening. It really does make a difference in the morale. And that's a key word right here. So I like that. That's pretty cool.
And training every week. The guys go through training, whether it's customer service training, technical training, and just everybody's heavily involved in that. So it's like a community training.
Acting. Acting. You guys are definitely learning acting. I love that stuff. I mean, once again, I really enjoy watching these videos and in the case of being able to learn your role in the place that you're having fun in and also working. This is pretty cool. So when you guys go out there into the community, what are some of your main goals as far as like being a local business here? I know that you guys are involved in a bunch of stuff. So do you have anything coming up that maybe the people in the community could possibly like be a part of?
In terms of getting involved in the community, we love to help out with a couple of organizations. Tennies for Tots is one out there.
I love her. Do you know her story?
No, I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Well, we could call it that story. I'll let you go, but I love her story.
Oh, awesome.
Her dad was doing it prior, and he was actually a gambler, and he spent most of his earnings on actually giving back to the community. Wow. It was kind of a weird kind of like concept, but I'll let her tell the story soon. But it's cool. I love her story.
Yeah.
So she carried it on, and so she kind of wants to do events that have to deal around gambling. playing cards and stuff.
Oh, I love that.
Anyways, that was a
Playing
fun
in
fact.
family. Yeah. Tinnies for Tots, really great organization that helps get shoes on children's feet. And so of course we love that. And then Maya's Mercado in Prescott Valley, the owner David out there has the Rosa Foundation, where he does this really wonderful thing for the community, where he buys a lot of groceries wholesale, and then lots of business owners get together and put together food boxes for families who may struggle to put food on the table. And that's such a basic primary need that we all have, and we love to get involved with them as best as we can. And he does that once a month. So if anybody wants to get involved with that, you can just reach out to him.
Yeah, and the whole team gets involved in like giving out the food. Like, and I know a couple of girls in the office expressed like how good they felt just being able to give the food out.
It makes you feel
families.
really, really good.
You see the families come in with their kids, and you're just like, oh man, I'm really happy we're in a position where we're able to do that. So.
No,
really
it's
nice.
it's actually a really cool thing. I think here we'll plug in Maya's right now and Rosa Foundation. They realize that people need more than just a month, so they're going to go ahead and extend it on a weekly and mostly daily basis. So if you guys are out there and you guys are in need, no questions asked. Just go and call them and ask them, and they will be willing to go ahead and put you up a box. Right now, they actually have these things called happy boxes, and I don't know if you guys know about happy boxes from them. They say bring a truck. And it's true. And you guys, if you loaded up the trucks, you know how much food that they give. Well, for $50, you can go ahead and get the same amount, if not more.
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's really great.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you guys are in need, great plug.
Yeah.
So this is like this is what Prescott's all about. I really believe that a lot of businesses, if they really do what I like to do, is give more than take.
Yeah.
And the thing is that obviously we do need to live, and we need to survive. We need to pay the bills. We need to obviously the needs, but at the same time, the give back portion of this lifestyle is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And so you guys have definitely teamed up with some really awesome people, and I really actually support those guys. They're really cool. So that's good on you guys. Good job.
And we're still searching for more organizations to get involved with. So
well, they're out there. Yesterday I had on Dave from United Way, and he had a list of 36. So I'll hand that over to you.
Oh, nice.
So you guys will be like, I'm gonna pick up something right here. So there's actually a lot of cool things out here.
Yeah.
But okay, so when you guys are thinking about business in general, what kind of things that are you covering? What is your specialty, or if it's just entirety? But if obviously the viewers are out there right now saying, hey, if you got a problem with blah blah blah, what would it be?
So basically what our call covers, like when we go on at a house. So basically what it is just making sure that their electrical system is up to date and it's working efficiently in a safe manner. That's for us, it's primary. That's the focus, right? For the customer, it could be whatever it is, but their wants and needs is what we're looking to take care of. So
and we do a whole house courtesy evaluation of their home. Just because we want to make sure that there's no other underlying electrical hazards or issues in their home, because a lot of times people get in there, contractors may get in there and they put a Band-Aid on an issue and they don't really dig in and get to the root cause. And then there's, more headaches down the road, and we just don't want that.
It just triggered a whole bunch of things. I moved into this new condo, and there's one switch that's like literally away from everything that you could possibly think of it to be a part of. And and my couches, they all have like the fold out things and stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, cool. All we need to do is plug them in. I plugged them in, and the things nothing was turning on. I was like, what the heck? And then there was a switch that I had no clue what it did, and so I was like,
control the outlets
on the other side of the house. I'm like,
oh my goodness,
this might be one of those moments where it was like, I just did what I wanted to do. And I'm the only one that knows about it. So it was like a trick that I had to go ahead and figure out what was going on. But yeah, those are some of the things that, what you're talking about, a little Band-Aid.
Well, usually like the outlet you're talking about, if you had to turn a switch on to turn the outlet on, it's called a half hot. And usually you can identify them because the outlet will be turned upside down. So that ground prong will be facing up.
Yeah, I didn't get that pleasure.
Yeah,
I didn't get that pleasure. It wasn't too long to find it, but I found it. But I was like, that's so awkward. It was so weird. So I have another one. I'm like switching off everything.
Right.
I'm sorry. I just went off on that one. I actually used to do electricity work.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I used to do the rough end and then also the top off.
Oh, okay. Trim work.
Trim work. Yeah.
All right. Very cool.
Don't do that.
Yeah, and like for us, education is the most important thing for the customer because most of the time they don't know. they don't, how many times does a normal person walk and open up their panel box and take the cover? Nobody does.
Yep.
And nobody should do that either. Like nobody should do that unless the trained professional doing it. But
please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that. Yeah, so we get in there, we'll take a look around and basically just educate them and you know, whatever it is that they want to do, we'll go ahead and take care of them with the highest level of service that we can and just get them taken care of and provide them a service where it's reliable. We're always here. It's reliable. We're always here, and we're gonna get you taken care of. And if there's an issue, we're gonna fix it one time. It's not gonna be you have to call us back 100 times, and then you know that's not gonna happen. With
come on, don't they want to see you all the time?
We're always here. He's only saying it'll be one time because if there's an issue, that's all.
What I mean is as a company, we're here. Like when you call us, we're here for you. That's what I meant.
You don't get one phone call.
I'm like, man, Mario, they want you there at the house. They're like, you know what, Mario, you want to come over for some dinner?
I actually got invited to a barbecue actually at the home show, so that was cool. Yeah,
that's what it's all about right there. You're like, you should come over and hang out with us. They're trying to proclaim friendship right now. Well, this is a pretty cool opportunity to go ahead and meet with the owners. And this is what we actually love to do here at the Prescott Times is get to know everybody that is actually doing work in our community. And then we also partner up with them to make sure that we are actually doing the effective things in life by offering you guys services that are from good people. So let's talk a little bit about one more thing. What are you guys doing for the 4th of July? Since that is that most biggest topic of everything going on this week.
Yeah, I wish we could be at the rodeo, but we're actually going to be in Florida visiting family because our daughter, she's 2.5. She's got an aunt and uncle out there that she's never met yet. So it's important for us as we have family all over the place to make sure that she's connected with them. And
that's cool.
Yeah.
It's perfect timing too because this place gets really, really packed.
Yeah.
And since we're your sponsors for the rodeo, I'm staying. I'm chilling, having some fun, enjoying it.
Is that what you're doing? You're going to be at the rodeo?
Yes. I bought a pair of boots for the first. I born and raised in Prescott. I used to wear boots when I was real young, and I never wore cowboy boots in general. So last year was the first year, and I'm like, I cannot buy brand new boots. So I was like figuring out where can I find some boots that look dirty. And I found them.
Really?
So if you guys want to go ahead and find those boots, go looking for them yourself. Because you always know if it's one of those, what do you call it? The city slicker cowboys. Yeah, they'll come in, brand new boots. And sometimes,
Funny story. Do you remember when I bought cowboy boots when we were living in the city before we moved here? I bought a pair of boots from Tacova.
Vaguely, yeah.
I was a musician before. And I was at South by Southwest a few years back in Austin, Texas. And I saw this dude with these boots on. And I'm like, wow, those are pretty slick. I was telling my friend, I'm like, look at those boots, man. I was like, I gotta get a pair of those boots.
Were they alligators?
I don't know. They were like cowboy. I don't know what they were. They were black cowboy boots. So I'm like, I gotta get a pair of cowboy boots. So I went home. I'm like looking on. I'm like, am I really gonna buy? I bought them, but when they came, they didn't fit the way that I thought they were. So I returned them. That was my cowboy boot story.
Probably better off to have them here in Prescott rather than New York City.
That is so awesome. Yeah. Well, this is a perfect opportunity to go ahead and plug in your information in regards to how to find you, where to find you, and how to go ahead and make sure that they're seeing things that you guys are posting on Instagram and Facebook.
So you can go to our website, check us out, give us a call. Our website's very simple, callallied.electric.com. And it's the same as for our Instagram and Facebook. Follow us, same handle, Call Allied Electric. Facebook is just Allied Electric, I believe. But come interact with us and get a laugh with all of our fun videos.
I love it. And it verified Allied Electric on Facebook. I just checked.
All right.
It's a pretty big deal. Well, thank you guys so very much for joining me and taking some time out of your very, very busy Friday. So if you guys want to go ahead and hang out, I'm going to be going live again at 10 a.m. Well, no, actually 11 a.m. Maybe 11:30. 11:30. I'm going live at 11:30. And we're going to go ahead and meet Dr. Mo. And if you guys don't know who that is, you're going to want to know who that is. So with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins. We'll catch you guys later. Oh, boy.
Bye.